Going. Hope everybody's having a great day. I got two different devices here I'm going to try to keep an eye on. And let's see what happens. Turn the sound down on this. There we go. Alright, so today we're going to be cleaning some Abu Garcia. What the heck? There we go. Alright. Seemed like it, something happened there. Oh my goodness, guys. Bear with me. Just bear with me, alright? There we go. Hey, what's up, Ratfish? How you doing? Appreciate each and every one of you joining us. But anyway, today we're going to be cleaning up some Abu Garcia 6500 Carp Masters. So let's get started on it. Need a small Phillips head. Super easy. You got 3 screws on that side. It's nice to have like a paper plate or something like that laying around. Hey Jackson, how's it going? Ryan, what's up, buddy? But it's almost that time of the year to get some fishing in. So you're going to pull that apart now. This just slides off there. It has 2 little rubber things on there. Kind of like a washer or spacer is what it is. Now your spool is just going to slide right out. Oh! That plastic gear should have stayed on there, but we'll pick it up. It's supposed to be popped into place on there. And then we're going to take this side off as well. Need a flat head for it. Usually the crown screws are a little too tight, but just break it loose. Got 3 of them. And should be able to do it by hand. What's up, Dylan? How you doing, buddy? Ryan, me too, man. Next week looks like it's going to be nice and warm. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? Oh man, what do you want for the purple hearts? Are they the 6500s or the 5500s? Heck, what do you want for the Carp Masters? I might be interested. Might be interested. For me, this side here is sealed pretty good against the reel, so I only clean that maybe once every couple years. But you're going to want to take and pop your shaft out. That's what she said. It's easier to do if you loosen this tension knob. Pulls out like that. What I will do is I will go ahead and give it a little wipe down just around the edge. And then I kind of like to get in there around the brake drum. Wipe it down because usually it's got some black residue from the brakes. 5500s, nice man, nice. What do you want for those bad boys? Well, what do you want for the Carp Masters actually? We're going to take this side and we're just going to lay it over here. And anyway, so I've got a nice clean bowl of soapy water right here. And what I'm going to do is, this piece, it doesn't really matter. This is your clicker, but I'm going to go ahead and dip it in there anyway. I want to put the spool shaft in there. And we want to take out our bearings. Usually you can just tap it and it'll come out like so. But you also have one on the other side. So to remove the one on the other side, you want to put a screwdriver behind the black piece and just lightly twist it and it'll pop off. We're going to toss that in there and clean that up as well. See how many brakes are on. So this one has 2 brakes on. That's fine. We'll leave it like that. We're going to toss it in there. Alright, sounds good, Jesse. And then you have another bearing inside of there. There's also a washer in there too. So tap it and boom, the washer stayed on top of it. So we'll take these bearings and just kind of set them by themselves on there. We're going to take the plastic gear. This is what operates your clicker and stuff like that. We're going to toss it in there. The spool here, we'll just set it to the side for right now. This right here, you're going to take a flathead and you want to remove your cog wheel, so you got to break it loose. That one was already broke loose, so yo, what's going on, guys? If you guys are new to the channel, consider following. We'd love to have you as part of the community. I'm going to toss the chrome cap in there. If you smack it, usually the cog wheel will come, or the pawl will come out. Sometimes it won't. Sometimes you need a magnet in there, but typically it'll just come right out. Toss it in the bowl, and then you got like a little lock washer kind of thing. It's like a little retention piece of metal. Toss it in there, and now, man, that's filthy right there. Let me see if you guys can see that. That is absolutely filthy. I'm going to toss that right on in there as well. And this right here will just pull out. Man, that's filthy. We're going to toss that in there. And there's a, unlike your C3, your C4, your Kart Masters, you got a little bearing inside of here too. So push that out. And we'll toss that bad boy in there. The spider. Oh no! Yo, what's up, John? How you doing, buddy? Ratfish, what's up, brother? Yeah, no kidding. My wife probably wonders that, huh? She's probably mad when she sees this. But anyway, once we got that done, we'll set these pieces to the side for right now. We'll clean these reels one at a time. So I got me a couple brushes here. You can use like a kind of like a cheap, crappy craft kind of brush, I guess. I don't know what they really call it. And then we got some old toothbrushes that I like to use too. So another thing I forgot, we got our cage over here. I mean, this thing here is super dirty, so I don't know if you can see it, but it's absolutely filthy. That chrome looks terrible. So we will, this piece right here just kind of pops up. Just to give you an idea how dirty they get. Look at that. That's terrible. So we'll toss that in there as well. But this piece here, really it needs to soak. If I was doing this off of a stream, I would have a big bowl or use my, what do they call that? Ultrasonic cleaner. Be a lot easier. But for the sake of the stream, we're going to try to do it like this. That way you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. But I'm going to get this nice and wet. And then we're going to use this toothbrush and scrub in there. And believe me, you got to scrub, because you don't want to use something that's like real bristly, like hard bristles, because it could scratch. But this is pretty soft here. I'm going to get up inside of where your line guide goes. Got to do that. Make sure that's nice and clean. Man, this bad boy's filthy. Just one season, I mean, it's crazy. Really, you should probably clean your reels about once a month, to be honest with you. If you did that, it'd make it a lot easier on you. Yeah. Use the kid's toothbrush, yeah. But what you'll do, once you got that to your liking, is you'll rinse it off. I just brought a clean bowl of water over here. I'll dip it in that. And then I also like to spray my stuff down like a spray wax. I think that's a good way to go. Take a look, make sure you got all the dirt off of it. Your hard places are going to be your chrome. Dirt really likes to stick to that for some reason. It loves to stick to the chrome. But just dry it off. See on the middle part there, a little bit of stubborn dirt on that chrome piece on the frame. As soon as it warms up, we'll do a little review on these, let you guys know how far they cast and all that good stuff. We may do a comparison versus a rocket, see which one casts the farthest. I know a lot of people think that the rocket will cast farther, but just from my experience, they're about the same. So we got the frame nice and cleaned up there. I'll move on to another piece here. Like I said, this piece right here is filthy. Really, I probably need 3 bowls of water. One to dip this in afterwards, and then another one to dip it in. But if I was doing it off of a video, I would just rinse them all off. Boy, that looks a lot better. Holy cow. Yo, what's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a great day, my man. That's what she said. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you guys haven't yet, go check out our TikTok. We got 20,000 followers over there. Crazy. So we get our little plastic gear. We got that grease caked up on there. Now the pin grease is it's a blue color. It doesn't really stain, Um, some of the greases I've used, like, oh man, one of them's red. Can't remember what brand it was, but that stuff stained big time. The blue will leave a kind of a little bit of a bluish color on the white, but not much really. It's not too bad. Maple Syrup Fest. I've never heard of that. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. I have never heard of Maple Syrup Fest. If I wasn't all about getting healthy, I'd be over there getting me something with some maple syrup on it. For show, for show. Alright, we'll set that part over there. Mess man, how are you doing? Your shaft. Usually the shaft's not really dirty anyway. I mean, your shaft could get dirty, but you probably want to keep it out of dirty places, if you know what I mean. All you could eat pancakes and sausage. Nice, man. Yo, Carbon Down Under, what's up, brother? Yes, Dylan, the Zippo is for cleaning the bearings. The lighter fluid, it sure is. Private Blue Balls just joined in. Hey, what's up, man? A half a gallon. I'll tell you what, I do like some good old maple syrup, that's for sure. Your brakes shouldn't be too dirty. They're on the kind of the sealed side there that we talked about earlier. I got this little blower, not what I would regularly use. A lot of times I just use my air compressor. Yo, what's up, Richard? How you doing? Hey, thanks, John. I appreciate that. Hope you guys are having a great day. Carbon Down Under, what time is it over there? I forget how many hours apart we are. Jungle Gyms, I ain't been there in a while. Been a minute on that one. Now this piece here, really you kind of need a Q-tip sometimes. But if you do it just right with your brush, you can get it out of there pretty good. I mean, unless you got big chunks of dirt, it's just a guard anyway. Yo, what's up, Billy Wiggins? How you doing? 4:50 a.m. My goodness. Hey, what's up, Apache Adventures? How you doing? One thing about it, once you got a dirty reel, it does not cast nearly as good. Don't cast good. Sometimes it'll make a squealing noise. A lot of stuff can happen when it's dirty. Yo, 23 Willie, what's up, buddy? Yep, I'm doing great. We woke up today. That's about as good as it gets, to be honest. It's as good as we need it to get. Thanks, Richard, for putting that in the comments. I appreciate that. Hey, bud, you want to get me another paper plate?
Yeah.
Yo, see John on the TikTok. What's going on, bud? Get us a plate over here. Yeah, we can put all the clean parts on there. Boom! Michael showing off the special emoji for members. Nice. This piece right here gets filthy too. Man, it gets nasty. If you guys could only see how dirty this thing really is. Just think, once I get this one done, I got 900 million more to do. I'm going to do 3 today, and that's it. That is all I'm going to do. Yes, Clayton Richard said, hey, man.
What's up?
He said, what's up? You guys can probably hear him. He's sitting over there. Boom! Michael Elmore with a $10 dono, baby. Thank you so much, sir. Are you ready to get some fishing in this year, Mike? Holy cow. Nice, Apache. Mike, you ready to get some fishing in? We probably need to get over there where it's shallow. Where it warms up real good early on and see if we can't catch something. Hey, I appreciate that dono, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yes, boom, baby. Boom, shaka laka laka laka, boom. Can't remember what all parts I got in this bad boy. Oh, nice, man. Yeah. Yeah, nice. That's 2 good sized fish right there. A real good sized fish. Dog park, huh? I'm not even sure. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, I think. Yeah, Jason. Typically, I'm down to fish, man. Typically, I am down. Yeah, chow's a good bait this time of year. Well, chow's a good bait every time of the year. So, hey, David, what's going on, buddy? David Fly, how are you doing? Jason, we got out once this year. Next week, it looks like the weather's going to be pretty good. So, looks like it could be decent. All right, almost to the bearings here. Now, I used to use lightning lube on this, but it's hard to find anymore. So, been using grease. Grease is thicker, so you can just turn off some brakes. And you'll be okay. I don't know if Dylan's still watching or not, Mike. Might be. If he is, he's keeping quiet. Hey, Chad Helps. How you doing, buddy? Now, when you dry this off, you don't really want to use something that has a lot of lint or anything. This towel here is pretty good, so don't really want to get a bunch of fibers in there. Michael, have a blast, buddy. Drive safe, be careful today, and have fun. Bugman, yeah, you can if you like, brother. We're getting ready to do another one here shortly, so we can set this out of the way for now. Yo, what's up, Carrying Barbecue? How are you doing? But for this right here, I'm going to put me a little bit of lighter fluid, and we're going to clean up the bearings. Later, Tater. Haha. What's up, Donald Whitmore? How are you doing, buddy? But I'll show you guys how to clean the bearings. Hopefully this doesn't go through this cup. Normally I use a cap, so see what happens. Just kind of drop your bearing in there. Let it sit for a minute. And then I'll take it out and clean it up. I can see the worm gear bearing is filthy. Absolutely filthy. So you don't want to let it sit too long. Pull it out. And once you slide it over, you can spin it. This bearing here spins pretty dang good already. So I think it's pretty good. We're going to leave it after one dip in there. But what that lighter fluid does is it breaks down the grease, the grime, all that stuff. So we'll set that on the clean plate, and we will toss the next one in there. What did I do with... Oh, there it is. Couldn't find the shaft, guys. That's what she said. That is what she said. Boom! Let's kind of shake it around. Hey there, shake it, shake it. Kid used to like the Wiggles. Now see, this one here don't spin nearly as good, so I'm going to toss it back in there. You can just kind of repeat that and until you get it spinning pretty good. Usually 1 or 2 dips and it's flying. She's still not going very good, guys. Need to get her to loosen up just a little bit. Wesley Barnes, how you doing today, buddy? Oh yeah, she's starting to loosen up. I'm going to give her one more go. Should be good after that. Probably ought to be using gloves, really. Yep, she's good now. Spinning good. What's up, Lux Leo? How you doing? Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Let's set that over there. And we got that little washer. We can kind of wash it off here. Just take and wipe it down. Set it over there. Now on this side plate, I mean they get filthy. Oh my goodness, do they get filthy? They get rough. We'll drop our bearing in there from the worm gear. Now those usually have a bunch of grease caked in them, so Takes a little bit longer to soak it up. And what I do is got a smaller diameter, so I take the opposite end of the shaft there. This one here spins pretty good. I may give it one little dip itself, or 1 second dip. Call it good after that. Clayton, do we happen to have any paper towels? There we go. Thank you. Just set that there, bud. Thank you. Oh. Yo, what's up, Luke? How you doing, buddy? Put that bad boy over there. So, on your cog wheel, like I said, they're going to be filthy, guys. Absolutely filthy. So, get you guys on TikTok here, too. Filthy, man. So, what you want to do is it's grease. Start off with, you're just going to try to wipe as much out as you can. Like I said, it's going to be filthy. And you'll notice, like your cog wheel, it doesn't even want to spin. So we'll take care of that. We'll have it spinning real good. What's up, Jeff Trina? How are you doing? Luke, how's it going? Once you have as much of the grease out as you can, to get this cog wheel really flying here, grab your cup, because you don't want to get this on the table or anything. I think I'm going to put a glove on too. But we're going to use some lighter fluid on that. We'll have it spinning good. Good. Next weekend we might be able to get out and fish. Clayton's got baseball coming up, so might hinder us a little bit. But baseball don't last real long at the high school level. Alright, so on this you want to put some at the top and you want to put some kind of behind it. And you just want to spin the cog wheel. Oh wow, already spinning so much better. Night and day difference already, guys. It's crazy how that lighter fluid does that. let that run in there. We'll try to wipe as much of that out as we can. But let me show you guys the difference. If you remember this cog wheel, this is not a bearing cog wheel. Try to get this in front of my face so it works. If you remember, I can't hardly spin it with one hand far away, but if you remember, it wouldn't even spin. So, crazy difference. But yeah, if you remember, it wouldn't even spin at all. I am going to kind of dip this in a little soap on this and then get the rest of it off this gear. That way it's all fresh. Some of it's going to be hard to get out, so take and dry it up as good as we can. Set it to the side and let it dry a little bit. Yo, what's up, River Bomb? Roy Perez, how are you doing? I know this button had a little bit of dirt on it, so. I'll show you guys what I like to do to sparkle them right on up too. So I've got, today I'm going to be using the spray wax. And I like to take and give it a little spray. I say little, but I kind of soak it up real good. So, as you can tell, soak it up, and then we'll let it just kind of break up the dirt and grime, and then we'll wipe it off. Look like brand new. Plus it gives it, I guess, probably a little bit of a protectant, maybe. According to the manufacturer of spray wax, spray detailer, whatever you got, it's all the same. It's the same stuff you put on your cars. Wow, she purred. Hey, now. Purred. Yep. So that side's good to go. And then, let's see here. This side here, we're going to put a spray wax on it. And we'll go from there. The knobs tend to get real sticky, you know. So I like to put a whole bunch on there and let it kind of soak in and break up that grime. What's up, H. Robinson? How you doing? $2X Ron, what's going on, buddy? Jeremy 75 GMC, how are you doing? The one piece on this that it gets caked in there pretty good, I'll show you guys. Kind of want to make sure you get it clean. Brother, I'm doing just fine. We woke up today, so that's about as good as we need it to get, you know. If it don't get no worse than that, we're doing A-okay. Mike Hick in the Sticks, how you doing, buddy? So this bad boy's looking pretty good now, but that button right there, your little clutch button, I will say this, I like to clean it up. Gets a little bit of dirt in it. Be ready to start putting it back together after that. All right. Can you do me a favor real fast?
What?
Can you set this outside so I don't have to smell lighter fluid right here next to me? Thank you. Christopher, how are you doing? But now all we got to do, let's see, where's our spool? We got our spool, we got our parts over here. So we need to put a bearing like so. Boom, drop that in. Got your little plastic gear. We're gonna push that in. Sometimes they'll pop. Sometimes they won't. So this one here fits kind of loose. When it's in the reel, that's okay. And then on the other side, we want to put our bearing, or our, got a little washer. So put that in. Sometimes you got to use a little screwdriver to get it nice and flat. Put your other bearing in. And then we're going to grab our brakes. They just push, snap right on there. And there we go. So now we got our spool assembled. And we're going to move on to, we want to put some grease on this bad boy. I like to use one of these brushes, using the pin grease. Since it's cold out, stuff's pretty thick, that's what she said. I don't like to go overboard with it. I like to just coat the worm gear. If you want it to spin a little faster, you can oil it instead of greasing it. I will say that if you put oil on there, well, it makes the reel a lot smoother, but it does seem like you need to add oil a lot more often than grease. So yo, Ian, what's up, buddy? from the reel, they come with a ton of grease on them. Like I said, I don't like to go overboard, so, but I will push it around, make sure it gets in all the little crevices. And then you've got your we got our bearing that we have to pop in on this side. So you're going to pop your bearing in, and you're going to slide your worm gear in, like so. We got our frame over here. And the next thing you have to do is you got to install your line guide. So it's kind of hard to do upside down and whatnot, but you're going to slide this in, slide your line guide in, line that up in your groove, and then you're going to make sure that that lines up where it slides in. You can go ahead now, put your little metal retainer on there. It just slides on like that, and then it locks in place. That keeps it from falling out. So now we're going to put just a little bit of grease on the pawl. On the pawl, y'all. Drop this bad boy in over here. And you can move it around till it locks into place. Take your cap. Hit the road, Jack. Toss it on there. And then, sorry guys, back's hurting. Where's my one screwdriver at? Okay, you can see my big screwdriver? Oh, here it is, right in front of me, guys. So then you want to make sure that you do snug up on your paw. I actually had a buddy that he didn't get his tightened down all the way, and that cap came off and his paw fell out. Kind of work that around. Yo, what's up, Rich Breed? How are you doing? What's up, Zach? How you doing, buddy? Piper 3743. How are you? We're gonna take this side. We're gonna go ahead and slide it back on there. Got some crown screws. Now usually when I do these, I don't get these overly tight. That way I don't need a screwdriver to take them back off, but sometimes they will back out on you at the lake. Did Sickle, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in and joining us. Jeremy 75 GMC, how are you? But like I said, keep in mind that this from casting, vibrating, if you do it hand tight, they can kind of come back out on you. So next step is we're going to take this and we're going to slide it in to our side plate, and it should kind of hear it pop in. I had mine loose. You could probably still hear it, but yeah. So we got that popped in. Now we can slide our spool on there. Make sure your brakes are not popped out. If they're popped out real far, it won't go in there correctly. So come on, baby. There we go. And then now I'm going to take just a little bit of grease here and kind of grease up our little gear. And like I said, if you want to use like a lightning lube, a real thin, slick oil, you can do that. That's what I usually do, but it's hard to get a hold of it now, so it's no big deal really though. You can take and just turn a couple brakes off and still cast it just as far. Put us a little bit of grease on that. I don't go overboard with that. Now we want to come over here to our cog, and again, don't want to go overboard. I'll kind of start with a big chunk and then just work it around. Zach, you ready to get some fishing in, man? It's starting to warm up, you know. It's starting to warm up, buddy. I think next week was, what, 60s, 70s, something like that. What's up, Vager Croon? Jason Gordon, how you doing? Well, there we go. So now, once we put this back together, what you got is you don't want to forget to put your clicker on there. It just slides over right here. So that slides on. Got your two. Let me take these gloves off for this. But yeah. So it slides on. And you got your two spacers. It's literally all they were there for, is just a spacer. Slides right over that. Now you're going to take this and slide it on. Sometimes you got to turn the clicker on to get it to lock into place correctly. And we're going to start screwing her down. Now I'm not going to get these tight yet. It's like they're a couple. I'm going to actually, these two are dirty, so. Yo, what's up, Kev Spencer? Furniture polish? I'd say that would work, buddy. Kev, I don't oil the bearings. The factory bearings have a ton of grease in them. So when the first couple times that you actually use the lighter fluid on them, you don't need to add it. If you spin it and it's making a noise, then I'll put a drop of oil on there. But the first couple times, typically, you're just kind of breaking down all that grease that's already in there. But good eye, my man. Zach, me and Clayton went once as well. We did a live stream on it. Caught a nice common and a beautiful goldfish. But when I tighten these down, you don't want to get them real tight. Kind of break it in there. Get her lubed up real good and kind of get your attention where you think you're going to want it. And boom, baby, we're good to go on this one. I'll bring it in and show you guys on the camera there. This bad boy is cleaned up and good to go. Tell you what, let me get up here and show you guys. It'll be a lot easier this way. Alright, so showing the tube first and then we'll show the TikTokers over there. But super clean now. Looks beautiful. Got one little spot right there. Looks beautiful. And yeah. Oops. That boy looks brand spanking new. Hey guys, these reels never been used. Just kidding. I know there's a lot of people that do that though. Seems like every time I see a set of reels, people clean them up. Yeah, I never even used them. Don't want to forget to put our little top plate on. So this bad boy right here just pushes right on. Push down, here it snap, here it snap. Something about having a nice clean reel, clean car. I mean, they're just, once you clean something up, it's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Just makes you feel good inside, you know. Just makes you feel good. So you're looking for a left-hand retrieve? That I don't know of. I do not know on that one, Zach. I can keep my eye out. Or what are you looking for? Just a C3 or what exactly are you wanting? Man, see, that's filthy. I'm gonna show you guys what these look like right here. This is filthy. It just happens. I mean, it's part of fishing. You know what I mean? So, here's one of the dirty ones. All right. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it's inside of here. It's just covered with filth. You got right here. Man, it's just, I mean, absolutely filthy. So, needs a good cleaning for sure. Over here, I'll show you guys. Filthy. Just absolutely filthy. Yo, what's up, Nazi Bones? How you doing, buddy? Oh. We're going to take this one back, or take this one apart and clean it as well. If you guys want to hang out with us, we'd appreciate it. Yo, Jimmy Murphy, what's going on, buddy? So it's got 3 screws on this side. Pull your side plate off. Got your 2 spacers. Slide off your clicker. Yahtzee. Now your gear, your spool's gonna fall out. Tap that on the ground. Bam. There's your bearing. Sometimes you can pop that off by hand, but easier just get your screwdriver just barely underneath the black block. Boom. Flip it over. Comes right out. Got your spool. See if these are loose. Yeah, this one's already loose. Nice. I like it. Zach, you might get on Abu's website. It seemed like they had the left-handed ones. Seemed like it was the other ones that couldn't get a hold of the right-hand retrieve. So, take it. I like to loosen up the tension knob. That's what grips a hold of the shaft. If you loosen it up, it pops out easier. Take that and lay it to the side. And just like before, we'll start tossing that crap in this water. Get that in there. Toss the brakes in there. Toss our gear in there. Need to take this little locking. It's kind of like a lock. It's not a washer, just like a little lock retainer. Sea Fisher, how you doing? Yo, what's up, Catfish Fever and Outdoors? And get our screwdriver over here. Break loose our line pawl. Take the nut off. Drop it in. Usually you can get the pawl out by doing that. Sometimes you need a magnet or a pair of pliers. I think a magnet works on it. I think I've used a magnet before. Take your worm gear, toss it in your soapy water. All this is going to fall apart. Drop that in there. Remember, you got your bearing. If you got a C3, C4, if you got a black edition rocket, has the bearing in it. Whoops. Didn't mean to put the bearing in there. It won't hurt it, but we're going to use lighter fluid on the bearings. Toss that in there. This right here, filthy. Man, that's filthy. This cage, holy cow. Nuts. Kind of let everything soak a little bit. Go ahead and work on this. It's a shame stuff doesn't show up better on camera, because see a big night and day difference on the before and the after. And I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like just the fact that it looks prettier, it functions better. So it's like your car, you wash it and it's like, man, this thing's running better. Even though washing it has nothing to do with making it run better, sometimes it feels that way. For you guys that, some of you guys know I have a Mustang I've had for years. I got that bad boy out the other day and drove it around for the first time in a long time. It had been a minute. Yo, what's up, RS? How you doing, buddy? So that's clean. We're going to set it over there to the side. Go ahead and start cleaning some stuff. See if we can't knock this one out quicker than the other one. Dry it off a little bit. Need another towel, really. I think my other towel's in the kitchen there. I believe it's going to be about 60 degrees tomorrow. If I didn't have to work, I would get out and do some fishing tomorrow. Clayton's on spring break the following week. Yo, what's up, Carson? How you doing? So maybe we'll take a day or two off when he's on spring break. See if we can't get some fishing in. Yo, what's up? Joke's on you. How you doing? Usually we don't get that good of weather. What are you doing, bud?
Take them out.
Papa was calling Mom's phone. Yo, what's up, Raleigh? How you doing? But for spring break, when I was a kid anyway, it was never very nice out. Seemed like it was always nasty outside. Spam, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Billy Haynes, how are you doing, sir? Hope you're having a great day. Callum Pattinson, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. If you guys are new, consider subscribing. Love to have you as part of the community. No, last night we had a little bit of a popping in the audio, and I think we got that fixed now, so. should be good to go. Eric Carroll, how are you doing? How many breaks we're on this one? 2? Got our little cap here. Hard as life, how's it going? Tell Mom that Lisa called.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Going outside the basket. Let me call it.
What's up, Donald Pam Denton? Donald Pam Denton, how are you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. That no T-Mex text? What's going on, brother? How's the quality of the stream? Is it pretty good, guys? Said the audio yesterday was got a little bit of static in it. I think the mic just wasn't plugged in all the way. Just have to wait a little bit, babe.
She's probably at the airport.
Use Clayton's phone. Yo, psychedelic time. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Hope each and every one of you is having a great day, to be honest with you. I think it was supposed to get up to about 50 degrees here, but it's pretty windy outside. So if it got up to 50, it's still going to be cold. I believe I saw mid 60s and maybe even some 70s next week. So like I said, Clayton's on spring break the week after, so if his luck's anything like mine, it'd probably be freezing for him. What's up, Jareth? How you doing, buddy? Toss that in there. We'll have to grab my lighter fluid in a second. Wipe that down. Beatrice Joseph, how are you doing? Go ahead and get that off of there. If you're new, consider joining the channel. Consider following. Love to have you as part of the community. We're out here cleaning up some of our reels so we can get some fishing in here soon. It is almost that time of the year. What's up, Davnu? How are you doing? How is it going? Alan Lindstrom, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you all stopping by. You guys can probably hear my puppy over there rolling around. This part right here, the frame, man, it takes a beating. It gets super dirty. A lot of people probably don't realize it, but it does. Especially the chrome part, man, it gets filthy. A lot of times they have like algae growing on it. It's pretty rough looking. And it just depends on how often you clean your stuff too. Sometimes it, you know, if you keep it clean regular and wax it or put you like a sealant on there, kind of makes a big difference. This side, and then we'll dry her up. Dip her in our fresh water. Yo, what's up, Rams Bait and Tackle? How are you doing? Cleaning up some reels right here. think our camera battery is about to run out here shortly. Yo, what's up, Austin Roseberry? How are you? Hey, they're great reels, man. They really are. I've had a bunch of them. Super reliable. Cast a mile. I used to be a spinning only guy, and now, I mean, pretty much casters only. I did just get a set of spinning setup, but I don't know if I'll ever use it or not. Chris Lockridge, how are you doing, buddy? Dylan, if the camera holds out, you're getting ready to see it. The camera's about to die, I think. Let's see how much battery I got left on it. Oh. Guys, it's going to go dark for a minute. I'm going to swap the battery out. So it is going to go dark for a minute. Bear with me. Should be back up and running. So it's quick, boys. Quick. That was quick. Alright, you still with me? Austin, I like to use the Whisker Seeker line. Dresh, that's for sure, buddy. That is for sure. I have to agree with that. So, anyway, so I think we got everything cleaned up. Where is everything for this reel? Alright, we got side plates there. Spools over here. So the frame looks good. Nice and clean. So we'll set that over there. Alright, so we're going to do our bearings. And I use lighter fluid, Dylan. I think you already know that, but yes, for the bearings I like to use lighter fluid. I'll put just a little bit inside this cup right here. Doesn't take much. And then just drop it in the cup. And then, where's the shaft at? It doesn't take very long. So, I just take the shaft. Like I said, it doesn't take very long. Drop her down in there. Pick it up. And spin it. Like this one does not spin good at all. So it'll probably take a couple times. It'll take a few times of doing this and it'll be right there at a $2.99. Good Lord, that's a lot of money, man. $2.99 for a rocket. Holy cow. That's nuts in my opinion. She's already starting to loosen up right there. Probably give it a couple more go rounds. Yo, what's up, Austin Roseberry? How you doing? But Backyard Biggins, man, that seems like a lot. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Love to have you as part of the community. If you're just joining in, don't forget to hit that like button. We greatly appreciate it. Let me know in the comments, what would you do for a Klondike bar? What would you do for a Klondike bar? And we'll give her one more go, and I think we should be good. Austin, the blue ones are 2021 models. Dylan, we got one of them looking brand spanking new, man. Brand spanking new. Boom, that one is good to go. So, can't remember where I put my yellow towel. So I'll just take this bad boy and just kind of dry out the, just kind of wipe it off. Set it over here on the, I'll just put it right there actually. Drop us one more in. BF2 God 2, how are you doing, buddy? But the blue ones are 2021. I think the orange ones are 2017s. The green, maybe 2018. Red, 2019s. I don't think they made it 2020. I could be wrong though. I could be off a few years. What's up, Redneck? How you doing? And you'll have some bearings that don't take as long to do as the other ones, so they're all different. Some of them aren't as caked full of grease from the factory as others, so this one here was pretty good. Yep, she's not bad. Yo, what's up, Eddie Whitler? How you doing? I'll show you how to get that cog wheel going good. Dylan, are you still watching? You're probably going to want to see that. So the last bearing we have is the worm gear bearing. Again, same thing, toss it in there, let it sit. On this one, you want to use the little small side over there because it won't slide all the way on. Typically, this side here, the worm gear bearing typically, it needs a few go rounds. It's usually caked with a bunch of grease just because it's on the worm gear side where there's a bunch of grease. So Jessica Palmer, how you doing? Bubba Bootstrap, what's going on? Austin, I don't have any vintage reels. No, I don't. Be cool to have a real collection like that, but if we ever get rich, maybe we will. We're just not there yet. Just not there yet. But maybe someday, right? Maybe someday. And that's night and day difference already, so I think we'll leave that one where she's at. Looking good. Yo, Bevo369, what's going on? Andrew Hawksworthwood, how are you doing? We are cleaning up some reels, getting ready for the fishing season. Clean them up. Once I get off here, I'll probably put some line on them. Alright, so the cog wheel, you guys saw it earlier. What I like to do is put my cup over there. The cog wheel, let me see if I can get it on for YouTube here. Let's see if we can get it to focus on the... Doesn't even spin. Won't even spin, guys. So, take you a little bit of lighter fluid, kind of soak it around on there, and then just kind of work it in. As you do that, it loosens it up. That's what she said, and she'll start spinning. It's already spinning now. Try to get it in behind it. Yep, she's spinning good. Kind of wipe all the excess out. What's up, Ern Phoenix? How are you doing? Babe, do you see that yellow rag I had? And, I'll show you guys. If you can see it now, well, it's hard to see, but it actually spins now. So, thank you, babe. Definitely use lighter fluid. That's what I use. If you don't like to use it, though, I'd say don't use it. You know what I mean? For me, that's the only route to go. I've been doing it for a long time. That lighter fluid frees it up big time. What I typically do is use The C-clip, I'll take the cog wheel off, knot it like that, and go that route. Alright, so now we're ready to start putting stuff back together. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop in our bearing, push on our little plastic gear. Sometimes they'll click. Some of them though, it seems like on the newer ones, they kind of fit real loose, so they don't fit real tight on her. Yo, Joyce Master, how's it going? But anyway, so we got our bearing in there. Next, we want to get our little washer over here, and we're going to drop that in. So we'll drop that bad boy in, put our other bearing in. Voila, take our brakes. They just snap right on. Boom, there you go. So now we got our spool put together. We can start working on the rest of it. What we got here? I'm going to take this bad boy. Like I said, I like to use these brushes. A brush like this. Austin, I feel you, buddy. As far as like having a lot of different setups, boy, do I have a lot of them. I mean, I have a ton of them. If Dylan's still watching, I just traded him. We did a little trading deal. I got some 12-footers, a rod pod. I don't know how many spinning setups I have. I just don't use them anymore. But once I went casters, I said I would never own a caster. And then once I was talked into trying some, I don't think I'll ever go back. If I do, it'd just be on occasion for something to do. But I can cast farther. I have way more control over the fish with a caster. I love it. Dylan, I'm putting it on the worm gear right here. Since I don't have any oil, I'm putting it on the worm gear. So we got that. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our worm gear, slide it in. Now our other bearing, slide that in on top. Come on, baby. So that slides in like so. Where's our cage at? We're going to take this, going to slide it in, put our line guide over the top of it now. Now that lines up with the little groove. Make sure it's inside the groove. And then you're going to slide that into place. I like to go ahead and put my little retainer on. Super easy. All you do is slide it right on, and now that can't come out. So that's a good deal there. We're going to take our line paw, put us a little bit of grease on that. Doesn't need much because you got to figure your worm gear already has it. So it's hard to do this stuff upside down like this, but you're going to just drop it in. Drop it right on in. Then you can move it around till you feel it seat. Put a little tension on there. Might have to spin it. So now you can see that it's seated in there. You know that because it's locked in. Austin, I fish for carp more than anything. Yo, John Brodowski, how are you doing? Boom with a rose. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me, man. Thank you. Boom, hitting me up with, holy cow. I don't even know how many we got going in there. Thank you so much, sir. This man is lighting me up. 45 roses. Thank you. Boom, shaka-laka laka. Hope you're having a great day, my man. So I just like to kind of rotate it around. Get her going good. Get her nice and smooth. And then there you go. You're good to go on that. Now, what I like to do, what we got here? Since we got this off already, Nazi Bones just joined in. Thank you, Nazi, for joining in. But we're going to do a little spray wax here. Said these reels are filthy, so we want to make sure we get them nice and clean. We're going to soak it down. Is that blue rag in there, Mama? One you showed me earlier? We'll use that to clean these up real fast.
I have an orange one.
There was a blue one that you just showed me earlier. Took it right out of the laundry basket. Got it? Thank you. So get your nice soft cloth and boom. Clean her up. Eric, how's it going, buddy? We got our reel covers washed up and we're ready to get these things looking new and catching some fish. I'm excited. What about you guys? You guys excited? It's that time of the year, my friends. It is that time of the year. I'm going to have a super busy year because I'm finally going to be driving my car again. I've let that thing sit way too long. I'm going to be getting into the cars again, the fishing again, a lot of walking while I fish, still losing that weight and trying to get healthy. Yes, it's exciting. For me, it's going to be a great year, I hope. I hope it's a great year for each and every one of you guys as well. Hope everything goes good for you. Hope you guys just have a great year. I mean, that's all I can say, really. Hope everybody does. One handle got a little bit of dirt right there. I'm gonna hit that up real fast. So one thing, these knobs, man, they'll get kind of caked. Like syrup or whatever kind of bait you use, they'll get all caked in there on them. Yes, sir. Johnny Walter, how's it going? Did I put any grease on the bearings? No, I don't put grease on no bearings. Heck no. If you want them not to spin, then that's what you would accomplish. Hey Dylan, did you ever run down to Walmart and look at all that fishing gear I told you about, or no? Bill Peck, what's going on, buddy? Curious if you ran down and looked at it. They sure did have a bunch of them down there. So looks like we got a little bit of stuff on this handle or the clutch button. That's hard to get off too, guys. You really need a brush. It's like it's got a little bit of stuff inside of it too. I don't know how many times people be like, oh yeah, they'll clean their reels up and they're like, yep, brand new, never used them. And then you can see like all the garbage on the clutch button like that. So then that's how you know they used it. Most people won't clean it out. All right, so we got that side good to go. We're going to toss it on our cage here. Zach, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, they had all kinds of stuff down there. They had those catfish, what are they? The ugly stick catfish rod. They had those. I mean, so next thing we want to do is we want to slide our shaft in. That's what she said. Hear it click. Make sure you hear it pop. You'll make sure your brakes aren't really sticking out here. That way your spool will slide on. Boom, like so. Next thing we're going to do is put a little bit of grease on here. You don't want to put much. Put your little dab and then just work it into all the little gears on there. Doesn't take a lot. Doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. Oh, dude, me too. Drum and catfish. Oh, I'll catch a ton of catfish. Drum, no. I don't think I've ever caught a drum. Not that I can remember off the top of my head. But we don't really have any around here to catch. So that would be why. I think the only place I saw a drum, I think somebody caught one up at Michigan City. I think there was a drum up there. Now we're going to put some grease on our cog. Don't want to overdo it, guys. Yo, what's up, Rudy Ramos? How you doing? So it's going to look like I'm putting a lot on, but I'm going to spread that all around. That one dab's going to go all around that thing. If it wasn't so windy, we'd take them down to the football field and do a little casting with them. But it's super windy here today. I think I got every spot on there. So, yo, Joe's, what's going on, buddy? Man, I don't think it make that much difference, Dylan. For me, I just turn some brakes off and I'm good to go. So anyway, we're going to take and slide our clicker on. Boom. I am going to take and kind of dry off these spacers, just in case they got any dirt on them. Where are we going next weekend, Dylan? We going to the Cove, or where are we going, bud? So boom. Now we're ready to slide our end on. Sometimes to get it to go on good, you got to take and turn your clicker on a couple times. Sometimes. Casino Joseph, what's up? Terrence, how's it going? Delk. Well, I know one thing. I'll be ready to get out and catch some fish. So now, you don't want these too tight. And good to go. Brian Johnson, what's going on, buddy? What's up, man? I am gonna get this corner going on. Get it wet. See one little spot in there. Chris Morgan, how you doing? Where was that spot at? Got it. Well, if you don't want to push hard with the end of a screwdriver like that, though, guys, because you could push through and scratch your reel. So if you're gonna do something like I did, make sure you go light. Yo, what's up, Isabella? How you doing? And I like to work it in a little bit. Boom, good to go. Check it out. Make sure you didn't miss anything. She purty. She is purty. All right. Reel number 2 knocked out. Oh, reel number 2 is good to go, guys. I'll tell you what, I think we're going to conclude the stream for the day. I do appreciate each and every one of you watching. If you're new to the channel, consider following. We'd love to have you as part of the community.